Imagine, if you will, the grandeur of the Victorian era. Picture a time of sprawling manors, horse-drawn carriages and ostentatious fashion. This was an era defined by its strict social norms, where one standing in the rigid class system was of paramount importance. The Victorian era was a time where morality was held in high esteem. Family values were the bedrock of society, with the family unit seen as a pillar of stability and respectability. Yet, this was also an era of stark contrasts. The opulence of the wealthy stood in stark contrast to the destitution of the poor. The haves and the have-nots were worlds apart, with the struggle for upward mobility a constant battle. This era, with its striking disparities and stringent societal expectations, sets the stage for our story. In this setting, we delve into the life of a boy named David Copperfield. Born into a world of uncertainty, David Copperfield navigates the rough waters of life. Our protagonist, David Copperfield, is born in the heartland of England, his birth marked by the absence of his father, who had passed away 6 months prior. His early childhood is shaped by the loving care of his doting mother, Clara, and their loyal housekeeper, Peggotty. However, tranquility doesn't last in the Copperfield household. As David matures, he faces the harsh reality of his mother's remarriage to the stern and callous Mr. Murdstone. This union shatters his peaceful existence. Mr. Murdstone, a man of stone-cold demeanour, subjects David to physical and emotional torment, gradually severing the bond between mother and son. The once cheerful home metamorphoses into a place of dread. Following the untimely demise of his mother, David is thrust into the grimy industrial world. He is sent to work in a factory by his stepfather, a drastic change from his previous life of comfort and love. The factory, a symbol of the harshness of the Industrial Revolution, becomes a crucible where David's character is tested and shaped. Yet our young hero refuses to succumb to despair. He escapes his life of drudgery and seeks refuge in the home of his eccentric Aunt Betsy, a woman known for her stubborn nature and generous heart. Betsy, seeing the spirit within David, takes him in, offering him a chance at a new life, a chance to escape the shadow of Mr. Murdstone. This tale is not just a journey of a young boy growing into a man, it's a journey of resilience, of determination, and of the relentless pursuit of identity. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, to adapt, and to overcome. Thus begins the journey of David Copperfield, a journey filled with hardship, resilience, and the pursuit of identity. Our protagonist, David Copperfield, embarks on a journey filled with colourful characters and life-altering experiences. From a tender age, David is thrust into the world of academia, where he encounters the harsh realities of education during the Victorian era. His school days are fraught with struggle and hardship, far from the nurturing environment one might hope for a child. But it's here, in this crucible, that David begins to forge the friendships that will shape his life. Among these relationships, there are few more significant than the one he forms with Mr. Micawber, a man of grandiloquent speech and grander dreams. Despite being perpetually on the brink of financial ruin, Mr. Micawber's hopeful outlook and unfailing optimism serve as a beacon of light for young David, teaching him the value of resilience. Then, of course, there's Uriah Heep, a character as slimy and insincere as they come. Heap's manipulative ways present a dark contrast to Mr. Micawber's earnestness, providing David with a harsh lesson on the duplicities of human nature. But it's not all trials and tribulations. Amidst the chaos, David finds his first love in Dora Spenlow, a relationship that serves as a bittersweet introduction to the intricacies of romance. These experiences with love and loss profoundly shape David, moulding his understanding of the world and his place within it. Finally, we arrive at Agnes Wickfield, the epitome of grace and unwavering kindness. Agnes's influence on David is immeasurable, her constant support and unconditional love guiding him through life's tumultuous seas. She becomes not just a friend but a moral compass, steering David in the direction of goodness and integrity. As David matures into a successful writer, he reflects on these experiences and relationships, using them as fuel for his creative endeavors. His journey, though marred by hardship, is rich in lessons learned and friendships forged. Through these experiences, David learns the value of kindness, the pain of loss, and the power of love. David Copperfield, A Tale of Growth and Resilience, leaves an indelible mark on literature and society. This masterpiece by Charles Dickens not only entertains but also educates, illuminates and influences, resonating far beyond the confines of its pages. In literary circles, David Copperfield is celebrated as a pioneer of the Bildungsroman genre. This German term meaning education novel refers to a story centered on the protagonist's growth from child to adult, a journey shaped by their experiences and the lessons they learn. Dickens' novels stood out as a vivid portrayal of a young boy navigating the trials and tribulations of life, maturing into a man of wisdom and resilience. It set the stage for future coming-of-age novels, inspiring authors to explore the complexities of growing up and readers to reflect on their own journeys. But the impact of David Copperfield extends beyond the realms of literature. It served as an unflinching critique of the Victorian era, a period marked by stark social disparities and harsh realities. Dickens, through his vivid and often heart-wrenching depictions of child labour, poverty and class discrimination, brought these issues into sharp focus. The novel sparked conversations, stirred consciences and even influenced social reform. As readers journeyed with David from the factory to the drawing room, they witnessed firsthand the struggles of the lower classes and the privilege of the upper echelons. They felt the sting of inequality, the burden of poverty, and the power of resilience. This stark portrayal of life in Victorian England provoked thought and empathy, fostering a deeper understanding of societal issues and the need for change. David Copperfield is more than just a novel. It is a commentary on society, a call to action, and a testament to the transformative power of literature. As we continue to grapple with issues of inequality and social justice today, the novel remains as relevant as ever. David Copperfield, A Mirror to Society, continues to inspire and provoke thought, proving that literature indeed is a reflection of life.